Hello, everybody. Welcome to Texas Showdown 2019. We are here for some top 8 Super Turbo action. I'm James Chen.
And I'm Team Chris, rocking my Sunday best to spread the gospel of Super Turbo.
That's right. And it's early here for us here, but I'm sure you guys are watching from all over the world. So, good morning, good afternoon, good night to everybody all around the world.
Yeah, I mean, you were just in Spain.
Yes, I was just in Spain
Super Turbo.
for Super Turbo
insane.
and in Dallas for the Spring Series as well. And here I am once again in Texas for more Super Turbo action.
That's right.
Even saying hi to a lot of the guys that I, met at the Spring Series as well.
Indeed,
very cool.
I'm here straight from the 305, here to make a flight. Got my luggage here actually behind the screen, so about to hop back on a plane over to go rep it over back at home. But this is a stacked bracket. I was following in the pools. You may have saw me Friday night over on the other stream, Slurred Nerd. And by the way, man, I mean, shout out to those people out there saving our super guns. We had a huge flooding situation where the ceiling, the main water pipe bursted, and these guys literally just jumped on the scene to immediately save these beautiful super guns, cabinets, all that. I was in the middle of the Third Strike tournament. So was one member of the top 8 was playing last night until midnight. Chris Dat finishing third. So major props there saving the equipment, man.
Yeah, shout outs to the Texas Showdown crew. I've been saying this on every stream that I've been on. Super happy to see Texas Showdown slowly but slowly returning to its glory. They said that there was 500 entrants last year total, and then this year it's 700. So it's just it's growing exponentially right now, and it's because they do such a good job, and the staff rescuing all the equipment, getting the stream set up again in 30 minutes.
I mean, all the audio levels, player cam, stream cam, everything, whatever it takes. That just goes to show you, man, that the passion of the fighting game community is unparalleled, and it's really why it's revived my sense of journalism. Why I wanted to come out here, just continue to cover it, and just because there's just so much love out here, man, and really, and thank you,
Javi, come here.
Yeah.
I just want to give a shout out to this man right here. This is Javier Moreno. Like I said, super old school. You guys don't even know. I've told some stories about the history of stuff that you've done for the community, including your work on Showrukin.com. So you guys don't know. You guys don't know this guy right here. So, and Chris Bond wants to take a picture of us here. Javi left. Okay. Okay. There you go. But
I'm reaching out to the old school NWO.
Yeah, I know. But honestly, Javi has done so much work here, and him and Chris Cho used to be the guys who ran Texas Showdown.
Yeah.
They got handed to another group of people who tarnished the name a little bit, who kind of didn't do a good job with Texas Showdown. There's some history there that maybe I'll talk about some other time. They've gotten the name back. They started running it again. This is the second venue that they've come back. So in 6 or 7 years, they've had 2 venues. This is the second one, and it just keeps getting bigger and better. And these guys know what they're doing. They're bringing Texas Showdown back to the former glory.
You can see when a tournament is made with heart and soul.
Yes.
And really the people organize it and everything really care about the players, the people, the community, and it's just these are all people that I love just randomly going out to eat with, randomly doing things, and it really feels like a sense of extended family. So I'm really also happy to see the growth of Texas Showdown, and this is actually my first time here.
Oh, really? Okay,
so
nice.
I've been following this tournament for a few years, been wanting to come out and everything. Actually, my first time in Texas, also setting foot here, and it's been absolutely nothing but love, man.
Yeah, and again, one of the interesting things too is that a lot of people aren't aware of the history. Texas Showdown was one of the 4 big tournaments back in the day before the Street Fighter 4 resurgence, right?
Yeah.
So it was EVO, which was considered the West Coast tournament. There was the East Coast Championships, which was considered the East tournament. Midwest Championships was North, and then there was Texas Showdown, which was South. And those were the 4 big
EVO
ones.
around that time was in LA.
It was. It started at UCLA and then was there in Pomona, so it was in SoCal area.
I was following Evo back in 2001, 2002. During the SRK forums. I mean, I know I said it to you 2,000 times, but I read your textbook on CBS too.
Oh God, yeah. I hope you didn't print it out because then you killed some trees.
Oh, definitely. It was roughly around 200 pages. I think
it was about 100 some pages on Word at least, but depending on the format. Yeah.
But because of you, I'm an N group player.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that really carried over to KOF 98. So,
nice.
So much props there. And
But
so I'm rocking it out, Team Chris with a Y.
Oh, it was supposed to be an I, right? It's
Yeah,
Team
something
Chris
like
with
that.
an I.
But
Okay,
hey,
no worries.
I'm all about it, man. So
Yeah.
it's totally cool. I'm always about multiple forms. So I want to break down some of the top 8, man, because
sure,
like,
Let's
we
go
got
through
some
this.
really
Let's go
cool
through
names.
this.
I want to talk about first off some returning faces in the top 8 from
Okay.
last year. C Vital,
Of
who
course.
last year went by Pup.
Yeah, I know. It's like super good.
I don't remind myself of that, but he got second place last year. He's back in the mix. Jumpsuit Jesse is back in the mix,
Nice.
fourth place. So, I love seeing a top 8 Fei Long. That's actually been my alternate in Super Turbo.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well,
okay.
I've mostly been using him on the Nintendo Switch and that version
Okay,
I love a little too much. But also Noun back in business in 5th place. An Enforcer, and also Raging Storm X.
Okay.
So they're coming back as well. But just to give you guys a quick run through of that bracket, we got going on. The first round we're going to start off with is going to be Noun versus C Vital.
That's going to be on the winner's side.
Yeah, one of the things Jeremy pointed out is that both players, it's going to be Dulzin versus, it's going to be DJ versus Chun-Li.
Okay.
But they both have a pocket sim.
Mm-hmm.
So I got
so you can see him right there on your screen. C Vital on the left, Noun on the right. Representing Free Play Arcade, by the way.
Yes, indeed.
Very, very cool. Like I said, I was here for the spring series. What an amazing venue, by the way.
I've been meaning to go there to get some NBA Jam on.
So. Well, it looks like one of them is going to go with Dulcim. Looks like C Vital is going with Dulcim.
Yeah, well, they both have a sim.
Okay. Don't have the game audio here going, but that's fine. Nice trade right there on the standing heavy kick.
You called it. C Vital is rocking the sim. And on the other side of winner's side, we have Chris Stat versus Jumpsuit.
So Jumpsuit's a winner. Nice. Okay.
That's going to be a nice
Busting
one.
out that Fei Long. Yep. And here we go. I mean, this is a rough match because Ken has a real hard time against Dulcim. He really needs to just get in, get one hit, get the stun, and TOD Dulcim.
Yeah, and he's using New Ken. And I'm actually a fan of New Ken.
The juice kick is one of the best ways they're going to get in there. And he now has that juice kick down, which is, of course, getting the air tatsu at the lowest height possible. Otherwise, you fly up into the sky like that. If you can do it at the first frame, like the first 1 or 2 frames possible in your jump, then you do the really low arc.
So it seems to function like a full screen chicken wing.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, something like that. I definitely like it. I really like the kick shenanigans as well.
Yeah, DJ,
so it looks like we're going in, but that was
smart choice.
I believe that was a button check.
Was that a button check?
Yeah.
Well, it says 1-0 right now.
Oh,
so.
0-0.
Oh, no, it's 0-0. So that was a button check. Okay, okay.
C Vital going straight to the sim now using the DJ. I had the pleasure of fighting Noun in the second round of the winner's bracket. I mean, I'm a big fan of Noun too because I love his online content. He's the author of the Super Turbo Normal of the Week.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, big fan of that. It's currently Sagat's neutral jump medium kick right now.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, he was at Spring Series as well.
Yeah, it definitely does work.
Oh, that's a good start right there.
Yeah, I absolutely love this character. What do you think he places on the current tier list, you think?
DJ?
Yeah.
You know what? There was one point in time, I remember some people were saying that he was working his way up to being like really top tier, but I think he's high tier. I think he's just under where all the top tier characters are. So not quite. There's the golden 5, that everyone considers the top 5 characters, which of course are Vega, Dulcim, Old Sagat, Chun-Li, and Balrog.
Right. Chun-Li was recently moved there, I heard.
I think she's been there for quite some time.
Oh, yeah. Because some people were saying like they would put her up there with Vega and with Tall and Old Sagat.
Oh, okay. Now I don't know if she's that high, but there's some people out there who clearly think she is that high.
Now, to analyze this match, I like Noun's approach where he's keeping himself at the ranges of the limbs, but C Vital's just able to just get an extra poke in there. But you could see, like, in some cases, he was able to stuff the standing forward, the low forward. And
it's still a tougher fight. I mean, I still think Dulcim wins this match, but DJ can definitely fight it. But I'm curious now if Noun is going to see if he has another character. No, I think he's going to just stick with DJ, right? Yeah.
I want to see the mirror.
Man, Dulcim mirrors. Drill.
It's like dive kick.
Yeah, I know, basically. I mean, I always joke that Dulcim had the first dive kick in all the fighting games. So
that whip punish with the stand forward. It's like Noun is getting some really good reads in there, but just no reward.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what you got to do. You just got to chip away little by little and see, like you said, slide to catch those standing kicks.
Yeah, and using the roundhouse slide, too, to just position himself just over the max out.
Oh, nice. Got through there, but just was too far away. and Vital was all ready for it and had the drill ready to go to punish it. So Vital on.
Well, looks like match point.
Wait, so did that first game count? I guess it did then. Okay. So you know what? Now I'm probably didn't want to go for this matchup necessarily. Maybe he wanted to go for the Ken because he does have the juice kick and was counting on the random hit in the stun kind of thing.
And if he can land one of those throws, it gets the knees to the sternum. I mean, that's like a vortex. See Vital very close here. Oh wow. Good
nice.
Projectile, but
DJ, he's one of the only characters I think that doesn't have a way to hit Dalsum's slide when they jump. I can't remember if Down Short does it. I'd have to talk to Eugene again to have him remind me. But I know like Ken and Ryu and Sagat for sure cannot do anything to it.
Yeah, shout out Cell Trouble, by the way.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm always a fan of him, man.
Sure, he's watching back home right now, so shout outs to Eugene.
I'm definitely going to see him soon.
Yeah.
Evo at the latest,
I don't know if they're making it to Combo Breaker this year. Because Eugene won Combo Breaker last year.
Of course, with the epic proposal.
See, the proposal and the counter proposal. Yeah, exactly. That was amazing.
That was great. I was doing the top 24. Watching Tim's dog make it out of pools.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Shout out to Papa Paw and Claw.
Yeah. No, I mean, unfortunately, the dog has passed away since then. So,
R.I.P. Ginger.
Yeah, when I saw him at Frosty Faustings, he told me that the dog had passed away. The dog was like 14 years old or something, 13, 14 years old.
She was like standing on his lap. Even during the hardest of mix-ups and everything, he was just jumping off the wall each time, and the dog was just like staring and. Oh man,
I miss that dog. Man, shout out to Pup and Claw as well.
Sorry, man, that's
yeah. Oh, but here we go. It's Jumpsuit Jesse. You see on the left.
Yep, Jumpsuit Jesse, the legendary Fei Long player, and he's going up against Chris Dad, who got third last night in Third Strike. There he is wearing the medal that he wore last night, surviving the flood.
I
mean, I'm telling you, we moved those candy cabs from one side of the hotel to the other.
It wasn't even the flood of opponents. It was literally the flood.
Yeah, check it on Twitter. I got the money shot.
Yeah.
So and the roof collapsed almost on Chris Band.
Yeah, I know exactly. So he put up a great video on Twitter yesterday. You could watch that. He's just sitting there talking, and all of a sudden the roof just goes, and he's like, "Whoa!"
Yeah. So the next time you see those top 8 interviews, I mean, seriously, take it into consideration the things that the sacrifices we make to make these fighting games possible for the people, man. So it looks like Chris Dad, I believe, is either uses Chun-Li or Ryu. Yeah.
Oh, there's the Ryu.
Jumpsuit using Ryu.
Okay. You know what? Okay, so he went with Old Sagat, and Jumpsuit knows that fight is not fun at all for Fei Long, so he's going to go with the Ryu instead. If he loses this, he'll probably switch back to Fei Long because you've seen guys like Koemon and Cross and the best Fei Long players in Japan. Obviously, they can handle some Sagats.
And I'm a big fan of chicken wing over low tiger shots. But
Oh, nice jump timing right there. That wasn't a true combo, but he did not have any life left to take that fireball. So there we go.
Jumpsuit taking it.
Oh, beautiful. Yep, the classic short tatsu into uppercut, and I think he just tried it again.
That was a good combo from Chris Dad. And Chris Dad doesn't really play that much. Doesn't play that often. He told me last night. Doesn't go out to many venues. Doesn't have many things in his scene come close to him.
Hey, man, Super Turbo is just one of those games that when you play, it's like muscle memory.
Exactly.
You'll never forget how to play this game.
Well, Jumpsuit only gets the first hit of the Shinku, but Chris Dad able to even it up.
Yeah. For Sagat, I mean, he wasn't even throwing a tiger. He just did low fear, so his hurt box extended far enough so that the super is not going to combo in that situation, unfortunately. Nice. Oh, he got the stun, so big damage here. Yeah,
able to close the distance from the stars.
Too far away for him to get anything more than just that jump attack and the sweep. Smart for Jumpsuit Jesse to recognize that distance.
You don't want to risk that because then all of a sudden he wakes up and then a tiger uppercut from Old Sagat.
I don't even know if that was a punish on the tiger shot. I feel like Chris Dad might have been able to block or uppercut that, but what is happening over here with Vi? I just see Vi driving a stroller around the ground right now. Is Vi practicing for something? Is there something we need to learn about him or something? I mean, look at this. He's Anyways.
Yeah, using some of his, he's popping a wheelie with a stroller.
Anyways, back to the match here. So, Chris Dad taking game number 1 here.
Yep, jumpsuit with the hyper fighting colors. Good overhead. Links into, I don't know if that was a link into the sweep. But I love the spacing, the full extension of it, getting the second hit. You can chip him out here.
Jumpsuit's got the, oh no. He wasn't expecting the slow tiger shot. It's always the tricky part right there. God, his projectiles are so fast. Yeah, oh, and he blocked in time. He could have uppercutted perhaps. Oh, he makes it three. He only needs the one hit. He only needs the one hit, so there it is.
Also, good use of the start of the Shinku Hadouken to get through that tiger shot.
Yep. Got that invincibility. Nice. Faking the throw, going for the uppercut instead. Wow, just dashing along the floor with that rocket punch right there, the towards heavy punch.
I like how he alternates the strength of the Tatsu to see, like, just to put himself in a position where he can either escape the corner or escape the pressure. Doesn't get Sagat the next turn, but there's that tiger uppercut.
Yeah, I felt like that could happen, but he's going to block it. So that's just the problem with the arm sticking out.
Yeah, again, only getting the first hit.
And, you know, honestly, I'm 100% positive it was designed intentionally that way, so that just didn't combo against other fireballs super easily.
Now, my question is about the tiger shots is, does it have like a shorter width than other projectiles, so it's easier to do something that has like some projectile invincibility?
I'm not sure. That's a great question. I'm not sure what the width of the tiger shot is exactly. Okay, it is easier to neutral jump. Oh, he should be able to combo. Oh, he didn't combo that.
Some omelets.
He didn't combo that, but it still hit, and so he still got the stun. And that is a possible combo. He just mistimed it. The jumpsuit now tying it up 1-1. Calling him, I mean, look at the shirt. He's got the comeback kid on there. So, oh wait, he did win the first game. That's what I thought. Okay, so they corrected the score. So it is 2-0 right now. Ooh, again, start off with the Tatsu into the uppercut.
Yeah, you thought you could whiff punish. You thought again.
All right, so jumpsuit with a nice, decent life lead right now, but it's going to go away super fast against Sagat. This is what Sagat does to you. Ooh, nice.
Okay, jumpsuit's got a full meter to work with. He's got to go out Tatsu down.
Yeah, but he's going to land on that tiger shot right there.
Yeah, he tried to close the distance in there so he could get the super in the conversation and then try to establish his offense. Chris Depp putting on some really strong rounds here.
Jumpsuit, though, always clutching it out. Nice uppercut, the damage. You see right there, Jumpsuit Jesse that time did the empty jump so he wouldn't trade with the stand roundhouse, which was really smart. Whoa, look at him, he's going in, and Chris Depp's trying to be as patient as possible, but a beautiful jump timing. Gonna get over that super.
That
and
was an awesome technical throw by Jumpsuit.
Oh, and he got, but he was too far away. He tried to go for maximum damage and combo ability with the crouching heavy punch, the crouching fierce, but too far away. Oh, and then the uppercut.
Loving the way these two are respecting each other's ranges. You could see definitely some missed punishes there and also at the same time, but when you're seeing something like whiff knee or whiff Tatsu and then instantly goes into an uppercut because you misspaced the punish that you thought you had, you know, it's hard to see when you're the viewer and you're like, why didn't he punish that? Why didn't he punish that? It's tricky out here, guys. Good jump ins by Jumpsuit.
Sorry, I'm totally distracted. Vi is playing with Jumpsuit's daughter. So there is a little bit of relevance to this match here, and it's adorable what Vi is doing right now. So Jumpsuit's daughter and wife are over here. I'm sure they're rooting for Jumpsuit right now.
Yeah, Chris Dad trying to keep the rally going.
Oh, and he got him. And see, this time you saw it. It hit Sagat before his arms got fully extended. So that's why it actually comboed fully this time.
He was a little closer that time around. But Chris Dad's looking like he's trying to establish it. Oh, that was a misplaced neutral jump against the red fireball.
Yep. Thought it was just going to be maybe a fast fireball. And see right there, that's why Jumpsuit's got an empty jump over there, so he doesn't extend his hurt box to trade with that.
He's been on the bad side of these trades, and Chris Dad's been hitting him with just the startup of the tiger uppercut. His feet hasn't even been leaving the ground.
Oh, he got him knocked down, and he's got the super. He's going to juggle him a little bit, and he hits him with the overhead because Chris knew if he did wake-up uppercut and Jesse did his meaty uppercut, that Jumpsuit would have won. So Chris was a little scared to do the wake-up uppercut.
Yeah.
Jesse read that and went for the overhead instead, got it, and Jumpsuit Jesse advances forward on the winner's side. He is going to be playing against C Vital in winner's finals.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be lit. I really like the way he was using that overhead. He spaced it just at the end to get it there, using it like just that full extension. I guess that kind of is a way to discourage either Sagat using some low pokes or something. Or
I mean, like I said, it was mostly just a read on because he was trying to do the meaty upper. He was threatening the meaty uppercut.
Right.
And then Chris was just kind of scared to do it. So I don't think range. He just happened to be at that range, you know, to catch him with that overhead.
So next up, we are, I believe, going into the losers bracket, where we've got PHS Juices going against Turtle Power.
Oh man, I'm watching Jesse's daughter right now, and she's adorable.
She is exploring.
She's just crawling around the floor. Oh my god.
And just some of my notes here. Juices was sent to losers by Dine.
You want to put your daughter on camera? I keep talking about.
Yeah, bring her over here.
She is. Look at this. Look at this cutie right here. Hi. Oh, she's adorable.
Adorable.
Oh. I saw Uncle Vi playing with her during your match and everything. Yeah.
She loves Street Fighter.
Oh yeah.
And she likes to wake up and she loves to play.
Nice. So you're gonna start her early then?
She's already started.
Oh, okay, okay. Who's her main?
Oh, she likes
Sagat.
You're steering her wrong, man. Let's get.
Yo, hitting tiger knees by the age of 3.
Yeah,
so that's
I know,
a story,
right?
yo. Yeah. So just give you guys a background. Juices was sent to losers by Dine in a pretty hype as hell boxer mirror.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but he got the run back on Dine, and Dine just missing top 8 in Super Turbo and third strike in both games.
Okay.
He's going to be going up against Turtle Power, who is a Marvel 2 player straight out of Dallas.
Yeah, I remember seeing him at Free Play, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
Yeah, let's see if he can take the trophy away from the H-Town.
You see the venue behind us over here, behind the players over there. Nice venue here. Texas Showdown, the Hilton in downtown Houston.
It's gorgeous. So we got another old Sagat in the mix. Oh, good neutral jump against the tap.
Yeah, neutral jump every once in a while just to catch those dash punches. And, you know, it's always a risk spending that super meter early for Balrog because it's such a powerful tool to be a threat to Sagat.
I mean, it's very rewarding, especially on him. But Jesus has been,
got the uppercut in time.
I don't know what he intercepted on that one. Juices lets it rip immediately when he gets the meter because he likes. It seems that he likes the corner carry of the move.
Yeah, just push him towards the corner. But like I said, sometimes you want to save it. Sometimes you want to make sure that you basically save it as the threat. Sometimes it's better as a threat than it is for anything else. But again, spends it right away.
Good turnaround punch. That's just some damn good chip.
Because honestly, with Old Sagat versus Balrog, there's 2 matches in this. There's the match, and then there's the match when Balrog has a super. So it's a very different situation. So a lot of times you kind of like to sit on that.
Yeah, that was tricky. He goes straight for the low. It looks like Turtle Power was looking in a different direction. Maybe distracted by the Whalers rocking out. I don't know.
Doing some Charlie Brown Christmas dances over here.
I remember at NCR, I was talking about how I hate entire tournaments taking place in this level.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why in button checks I pick DJ now.
I mean, I will do that a lot. I'll pick like T-Hawk just to get out of the stage and everything. Yep.
Right.
Oh, he's going to get the jump in and the full combo, too.
Yeah, Turtle Power going up 1-0.
There you go. He's going to go up 1 game right now. Let's see if he sticks with the Balrog. I think that's probably what he's going to do. Boxer, I mean, he doesn't lose this match. I think it's a pretty even matchup.
Yeah.
But maybe Old Sagat with a slight advantage. But like I said, that's why I feel like Juices needs to hold on to that super meter because when you do that, the match dynamics change drastically.
For sure. Oh, goes full screen with the low.
Oh, but he's going to hit him out of the air. He did it too early. Okay, here we go. Oh, he needed a bigger punish than that.
Yeah, both times. If he had gotten like 2 or 3 more hits, it would have been a completely different story.
Oh, yeah. He would have won.
Yeah.
Damage in Super Turbo was so high.
Look, good trade. I like how these guys optimize for these collision hits. I mean, when he was fighting with Dine, it was like every other hit was a complete trade in the boxer mirror.
And see, there's the problem right there.
I like that from Turtle Power, using that stand fierce to punish the whipped uppercut.
Yeah. That's why you see Juices going with the light one a lot more. Oh, nice. Goes over the sweep, and here we go. He tried to do the kick dash so he could throw, but unfortunately, Turtle Power stood up and blocked it, which threw off Juice's timing.
And he's going to go up 2-0 here. I'm liking how he's able to get the reads on the turnaround punch. And it's exactly like you said, if he can mix up some of the rhythm that he's going with and not give it away, I mean, he could definitely cash in on more damage. There's just a few missed opportunities, missed food on the table, and now he's up against the ropes here, playing for his tournament life.
All right, back to zoning over here. So what you do as a Balrog player, a lot of times you stay full screen like this, and you just do the jab headbutts through the tiger shots until you build the meter. And then all of a sudden everything changes. And again, I mean, if Juices comes back and watches this, again, I'm not trying to critique him or anything too badly. I'm not trying to speak ill of his play style, but one of the strategies you may want to consider is just jab headbutting through tiger shots, building that meter, and then using the threat of the super as a tool instead of spending it so quickly.
Good block of the cross under after the throw. And I got to point out, Turtle Power, who's now on match point, absolutely loved the quattro conversion there, hitting both hits of the stand forward into the tiger uppercut. Oh, let's see again. Okay, that was a good hit on the super there.
All right, catches him low. Oh, no, but the uppercut wasn't even quite a reversal. Then goes for the tick throw, and there it is. Turtle Power is going to take it, and unfortunately for Juices, that means he is eliminated from the tournament.
How gutsy was that? Jabbing through that pressure, through the gloves, going below the belt to take care of business. Good on Juices. He's going to finish 7th, the first one out of the top 8. We're moving on to the next round here. So both
the last two players here in top 8.
Yes. And it's going to be Raging Storm X rocking the, I believe, the Chun-Li.
Yeah, old school player. Again, also at the Spring Series. We're going to see a lot of crossover
and
from there because it was there.
Through guys like Mike B, some other dudes like in the last pool, just after midnight to qualify for the top 8, and he's going up against Enforcer, another old head.
Okay.
Yeah, Enforcer, by the way, I mean, you want to talk about Iron Man performance here. He lost in the first round of his pool.
He took the route. He took the John Choi route.
Yeah, and he went all the way, and he just fought, clawed, scratched his way all the way back. Here he is at the top 8. The man is unstoppable.
Nice.
So, but one thing about Raging Storm X I really want to point out too is that as a Chun-Li player, her anti-airs are very situational. Medium kick. This guy is anti-airing like 5 times in one round with stand roundhouse.
Okay, good testing. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm still KRYS.
Was it KRYS or was it KHRYS?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna rock it out as long as they don't put that on my DDR trophy in the future when I win the freestyle title back. But
oh man.
Yeah, indeed. So I was saying, Raging Storm X, like he anti-aired with stand roundhouse like 4 times in a round, and I'm like, that's not a great anti-air.
But it can be though if you use it at the right time. Wow, Raging Storm X going with the old Fei Long. I like it. Let's go old school here. Oh, he went for the old, my favorite combo.
Yep.
Meaty standing heavy punch into heavy punch into Rekka. Oh my god, that one, yeah. Oh, but then the mini shimmy, but he caught him out of the jump. So he actually popped up on the second hit. That if you catch someone out of the pre-jump frames, that's what happens there. And a nice meaty super to beat out the flame kick.
I like where this is going.
All right, jump jab to catch him. Oh, the jump backs right now from Enforcer. This is something that Raging Storm X has got to watch because Enforcer is using it a lot.
What kind of differences in the properties of the flame kick does Old Fei Long get?
The flame kick is mostly the same.
Okay.
It's just the fact that you can cancel all of his normals. You can cancel stand fierce, far stand strong, crouching medium punch, crouching medium kick into Rekkas. So it opens up some easier combo routes for him.
So it's similar to Super Street Fighter 4 Fei Long.
Super Street.
Where he was able to jab Rekka.
Well, no, because Street Fighter 4, I don't think he could cancel some. I can't even remember anymore. Yeah. Street Fighter 4 is like a memory in my head right now that I can barely remember at this point in time.
He got 3 hits. I like how he does the meaty crouching fierce.
That's the standing fierce. Yeah. Meaty standing fierce. Yeah, and like I said, if you can time it meaty enough, so if the last hit hits, because I swear one of the last hits one of the last active frames is just the last hit frames of the move.
Yeah.
You can actually take a step, fierce Rekka, and then fierce Rekka. So it's fierce, meaty, fierce, take a step, fierce Rekka, Rekka, Rekka. And that's like an 80% damage combo right there.
Yeah, that just sounds paleo AF, man.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
It's my favorite combo. It's the only reason why you don't really play Old Fei Long, because if you can land that combo, you kind of take away the reason of using the Old Fei Long in a lot of ways. Nice bird kick. The invincibility goes through the uppercut.
Escaping from the corner. Good command of the, trying to anti-air or use those wake-up upkicks. Enforcer was able to dodge. Raging Storm got a lot of mileage in pools using those upkicks for various utilities.
Yeah, there it is, just on cue, just like you said.
Exactly.
Now he comes in.
And you only get one frame anti-air with that.
I don't know if that was a strong uppercut, and that's why he walked into it, because I think he was expecting a light uppercut. I have to go back and check. But again, Enforcer still using the backwards jump in the corner and the roundhouse to catch him out of the air before he made it. Yeah.
He loves that button. Raging roundhouse, getting it done, larger than charge. One round away from tying it up.
And
Good
sack
throw.
throw right there. Oh, no, that was definitely supposed to be a fireball execution error there. Wow, Chun-Li's throw range is ridiculously far.
It's a work of art.
Nice.
I love that. He has great commands to anti-air. That neutral jump roundhouse hitting on the way up.
Yeah.
And he can also hit it on the way down, too. I've seen him do that earlier in pools as well.
It's so funny, too, because, like, the neutral jump roundhouse from Chun-Li and the neutral jump heavy punch from Blanca, they're so good as air-to-airs, and I couldn't – oh, my God, that didn't kill. Oh, that's so unfortunate
That could have
for Raging Storm
so many
X.
different ways.
Oh.
Yeah, another thing Raging Storm's doing that I like is
Oh.
on the corner wake up, he's using a lot of either jab, throw, jab, throw. Like those tick throw setups with Chun-Li, especially when you mix it up with close standing strong. It just creates a nightmare that forces your opponent to reversal.
Yeah, Chun-Li's throw game is really strong, especially if she lands a strong throw. It does as much damage as a jab SPD.
Yeah.
Why? We don't know. It's just Chun things. This is one of the things that was a hashtag I tried to start in free play spring series.
We
Just
need to
Chun
keep
things.
that hashtag going.
Just Chun things, man.
Because this girl's jank.
Yes.
Anti-airs with
could have upkicked.
Could have
right there.
upkicked. I was
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
that in
one hit.
pools.
Yeah.
There was like 4 rounds he could have upkicked with the corner super, and
It's
I
hard.
mentioned it.
It's
Yeah.
hard. You the charge time on it is very tricky.
Yes.
Oh no! It didn't go for the uppercut, or didn't get a clean uppercut. Didn't see quite what Ryu was starting there.
Or
but-
it was the just Chun things jumping short. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Just Chun things.
That jump button annoys other Chun players.
Neutral jump light kick and the forward jump light kick, both really, really strong buttons for Chun.
Yeah, Raging Storm connected with 2 close standing strongs. That's like, that could almost stun like every once in a while. You got to watch out for that. Good jump.
Yeah, it was beautiful read on that. Oh, he was charged for up kicks. He just uses that super to get out of the situation. But Enforcer had great fireball jump timings and tried to go over a fireball, was predicting a fireball and tried to use offensive roundhouse to go over it, but no fireballs from Enforcer. And
Good
just was able
awareness.
to punish it.
Just walk forward and take it. I'm a big fan of doing down forward roundhouse over fireballs, but this guy's a big fan of anti-airing with that thing.
Trying to chase down the jump back. Again, that neutral jump roundhouse.
And it does really good damage.
It's funny, like I was trying to say earlier, I never realized long time ago, because we didn't understand frame data, why those moves are so good in neutral jump as air to airs, and it's just because they have like 1 or 2 frames of startup.
Yeah. Get close to the
Nice,
distance there.
there it goes,
Wow.
super. Oh, he could have super juggled right there because he hit the wall. But oh no, the jump back down to no light.
Really
Can he
smart
get
read
him?
from
But
Enforcer.
the
Ooh.
empty jump in the sweep. Again, Raging Storm X missing a couple of opportunities. Maybe he didn't believe Ryu was gonna hit the wall, but of course in Super Turbo in the CPS2 games here.
I'm telling you,
Not even just the CPS2, but the original Street Fighter 2 series. You can hit the wall, and when you hit the wall, it freezes you in the air.
Yeah.
So it actually opens up juggle opportunities that are not possible in mid-screen, or even if they're directly in the corner. And so a lot of the players who are aware of those distances will take advantage of that.
Yeah, and I want to absolutely point out, now that I'm Final Form Team Chris,
Oh, there
dropping
you
the
go.
wire for the
Okay,
eye,
okay,
baby.
okay.
Ah! Okay.
Okay.
I want to point out, man, if Raging Storm X could have got some of those juggles, get some of those up kick shenanigans. He's using it beautifully as an anti-air in ways I've never
Yeah.
seen. Mind blowing, man.
Mhm.
But I swear, a lot of those rounds would have gone different. That I don't know if that would have been the case tonight because Enforcer was absolutely on point since he got sent to losers. And I love that, man. Some of those historic runs, like Gamer V and Evo 2015, I probably cried harder than you when it happened.
Yeah, Luffy's run at Evo as well was
hey,
through
as
a lot
Rhodes
to lose
player,
back.
man.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I know everyone wants to say backdash, flash dash.
And then there was speaking of Rose, Filipino man had that same kind of run as well. He went to losers bracket first round at Evo one year and then made it to 9th place.
And he was that the year he counterpicked Sako with poison?
I don't think so. It was a different year.
Okay. Because that was lit because Rose cannot fight Elena. We'll get to that later.
So Chris Dat versus Turtle Power coming up next.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Chris Dat, man. 35 years old. He was telling me how him and his cousins introduced him to Street Fighter 2.
Okay.
Like the way my mom introduced me to Street Fighter 2. And, happy Mother's Day, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
My mom posted about how she used to play Chun-Li with me in the 7-Eleven. So me and Chris Dat were bonding over that, and we were definitely working.
Nice.
So
35 years old, still a young man.
Oh, yeah. He looks like he's in his 20s, man.
It's that Asian don't raisin, man.
Age is like a fine Super Turbo.
Oh, caught him out of the wall jump.
Yeah, we're not going to let that happen.
But, again, not a great match for Ken here. Can be tough to fight against Vega, especially if Vega sticks to the ground.
Yeah, and it's noticeable that Turtle Power is using new Ken here. Even though, a lot of people are a fan of using old Ken because of the extended range of the DP, but no trouble for Turtle Power there.
So it's largely because the Fierce DP has invincibility all the way up to the top. So there's very little risk of it trading or even getting stabbed from the other side or thrown.
Indeed, but it seems like he doesn't need an extended hurt box of that. Now here comes the Vortex. I call it a Vortex. Oh, but he took a cost of himself. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, he just didn't turn around in time. He hit Fierce a little too early.
I mean, it's usually by a frame, but I like that jumping Fierce into
Stayed in the front that time and goes for the overhead on the funky kicks. And now, he's going to just super right there and chip him to death. Great first game for Turtle Power.
Indeed. That was strong, seeing new Ken in the business, channeling his inner Matsun energy.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what Chris... Oh, he's going to switch to Guile? Interesting.
Okay, we got some new characters in the mix. New levels, too, man. We got Guile stage, the Zangief stage.
Well,
I'm loving this top
has
8
some
right now.
Interesting speed issues, but, Oh, God, I feel so good.
Oh, another flash kick.
Uppercutting that crouching medium kick from Guile is like one of the greatest feelings, but nice patience from Chris Dat, keeping the flash kick charge. Turtle Power predicting a sonic boom and trying to jump over.
Maybe Chris Dat was watching some of that High Score Girl, where the guy's Guile's always talking to him, liking that exchange with the close standing Fierce and the back fist. Now, was that a missed flash kick, you think?
Yeah. Almost positive. Oh, not in time to be able to back fist that fireball. Standard Guile counter.
With the low medium kick.
And one of the toughest things is when you see Guile do the Sobat, towards medium kick, towards forward, a lot of times you forget that he's charging Sonic Boom during that whole entire move as it's going because it looks like a standing move. So after you see him do that, you tend to try to jump at him, which is exactly what Turtle Power did, but you could see that Chris had the time to charge up for the flash kick.
Yeah, and now Turtle Power making the switch to Old Sagat to win this matchup, and that's something that I tell a lot of newer Street Fighter players, Street Fighter 5 players, that being able to disguise your charge and not make it give away that you have something stored with that you've been looking for something for the last few seconds. I mean, that's a critical skill, and you're definitely seeing Chris Dat bust that out.
Tried to bait out an uppercut, but nothing doing from Turtle Power.
Yeah, Turtle Power on point there, caged them.
Yeah, and that's another thing too that back for Super Turbo players, having counter picks and maining many characters is just such a common practice because there's so many matchups and bad matchups. And so Turtle Power switching over to Old Sagat, I like the choice. Old Sagat does very well against Guile.
Yeah, he's one round away from taking a decisive 2-0 lead. Chris Dat has a full meter, but I don't think you're going to see the Delta motion happen in a specific range that'll benefit him. Ooh, I like the straight
Delta motion. I've never heard that one.
That's what I call it. That's what my boy calls it because it's like a triangle,
Interesting. Okay.
It was in High Score Girl. Charge down back, down forward, down back. And the kid learns it. He beats up everyone in the arcade with it.
It's weirdly enough, it's actually charged straight down, forward, back, up. That's how you do it in this game. They changed it to the true down back, down forward motions in future games, but little known fact.
I want that motion back, by the way. I think the last character to use it was Decaparate in Street Fighter 4.
Oh, yeah.
I missed that motion.
Yeah. You're probably not going to see it again.
No, I think Claw is definitely the way to go in this matchup. Or as the Japanese ST goes, Barlog.
Yep. Barlog wins.
Yeah, shout out to the Big Bird announcer.
Oh, punish that he could have walked up and thrown with the speed that Vega has with the walk, but he's also got the fast jump speed, so he's going to be able to get that in there.
Yeah, it looked
punish
like
the Tiger
Power.
shot.
It looks like Turtle Power thought he had him caged with a low Tiger shot, but yeah, I mean, some jump arcs are differently in that direction. Good reach on the way down. Ooh, that reaction.
Oh, he could have confirmed that into an uppercut, but he did not. It's okay. Gets the slide, the knockdown. Again, Kristad has been trying to bait out wake-up uppercuts from Turtle Power a couple of times now, and Turtle Power has rarely bit. So
he's on match point now.
Yep, nice.
Oh, left.
That's the power of Vega right there. One of the powers that he has.
I love when you feint the wall jump and make them do a reversal. It's just one of those classic feints.
Oh, what an uppercut from Turtle Power. Wow, even caught Vega before he landed and then catches here. Oh, boy. Opportunity here. But the trade, and that is going to give it to Turtle Power, living up to his name with that old Sagat.
Yeah, he tried to get some incorporate some of those low strongs, which is just a hell of a button.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if that's ever been a super turbo. I think it's been a super turbo normal of the week.
That's had to have been,
but
right?
It's been a super turbo normal that's ruined many lives.
Yeah,
but
super turbo normal of its life, you know.
Yeah, so definitely for sure. So moving on, guys, into the top 8, we are going to have. I think this is Noun versus Enforcer.
Okay. So other side of losers. Losers quarters.
Losers quarters, yeah. And then in the winners final, we've got C Vital, the artist formerly known as Pup.
Formerly known as C Vital. The C Vital to Pup to C Vital, yeah. These guys are always changing. Like Ultra Combo was Muck for a long time, you know. These guys are trying to confuse us here,
There was this dude in Third Strike, and I'm like, oh, this big nasty guy's really good. I think I saw another guy on stream named Kage, like the same guy. I'm like, you know what my alternate gamer tag is, by the way? Red Sonja.
Whoa, that is a throwback reference
I
there.
There were people who used to call me that because we were making Conan references. So there's still some people I run into. It's like Red Sonja.
So Vital, what is the story between C Vital to Pup back to C Vital? Oh, you were trying to hide your name? Okay, got it. So he was trying to hide his name so people wouldn't recognize him. But then
John
everybody
did that at Evo last year, by the way.
Oh, did he?
He registered as John Boy, and I had to fight him in the second round.
Okay.
And Silent Scope in the third round. Yeah, Enforcer off to a really good start here. He got a dizzy to start off the match, but now it's trying to build something going here.
Now, this is another match that helps a lot if Ryu can build that super meter. One of my favorite matches of all time was watching, which Chris was it? I can't remember. It might have been even Chris Bond, or it might have been Chris Spence, playing against Daigo, Dalsum versus Ryu. And Daigo started every round by going a full screen and jab uppercutting until he built the super. And Chris would punish him with the fierce punches from across the screen, but Daigo didn't care.
Daigo would take,
he just got the meter and then was able to do things like that. Oh, boy.
Yeah, Ryu players have definitely studied methodically to get this matchup down because they absolutely hate it.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, anytime you have a character that cannot beat the slide, that is such a pain. And so, Ryu is one of them. So if you jump, Dalsum can slide you 100% of the time. There's nothing you can do. And it's so annoying for the Shotos to get in on Dalsum for that reason.
Now he's going to continue to channel his inner Yogi here. And I guess, yeah, because it's a more advantageous matchup than that of fighting against using DJ. Oh, there we go. The Yoga Nuggies.
Oh, good uppercut as well from Enforcer. Using that super to get in and close the distance. Nice heavy Tatsu read on the Yoga Fire. Enforcer looking really strong here. And
very tight window to react with a roundhouse Tatsu from mid-screen and still catch him on the recovery of the fireballs. I mean, fireballs generally in Super Turbo recover a lot quicker than today's newer fighting games.
Yeah, and again, as well as Enforcer's playing, don't get it wrong here. This is a bad matchup for Ryu. But Enforcer, nice, knowing the matchup well, beating the slide with the super, using standing strong to beat the drill as well earlier. Beautiful stuff.
Absolute command. He is woke. Not having any of that mix-up. None of that noise. Is now going to make the switch. Ooh, will he do it?
Oh, okay, goes to DJ. And, you know, this is not a bad fight either. I mean, DJ can keep up with the fireball a little bit, and then the low jump arc of DJ with the jumping roundhouse can punish fireballs really well.
Yeah, plus it now continues to have utility, having another slide, and his throw game is really on point with DJ.
Now to the fireball game here, but great patience from Enforcer. Noun thought that he had baited him out. Smart right there, saw only 2 hits of the super, which left one more juggle point for the jump strong.
That juggle off the jump strong, off the Shinku Hadouken, that was not just godlike, that was death-like. All right, he ascended to a higher level there. Now he's on match point.
Yeah, Enforcer playing so well right now. Very strong. Love what I'm seeing out of him. You saw right there the wake-up sweep because he knew that Noun wasn't going to land that jumping attack. He had jumped too early. So Enforcer with all the reads right now.
Yeah, he's in the corner. Just standing behind that couple, cheering on. That puts him in the right place.
Oh, man.
It may not have worked like the Stone and Sagat's level on Champion Edition, but it equally gets the job done and Enforcer advances.
That Stone actually randomizes, too. It changes location.
Is it ever in a place, though, where you can, like, use it the way it used to be used?
Yeah. I mean, well, that's what they said. There was that one article that was, like, the oral history of Street Fighter 2.
On Polygon.
Yeah.
I love that article, yeah.
And he talked about it, that they realized the rock could be used as a way to measure the distance, and that's why they randomized its location ever so slightly, just to make sure that it wasn't like a giveaway. I thought that was hilarious.
If you get to read that article too, I mean, there's a whole chapter on why Chun-Li's thighs are drawn the way they are and how they went over budget with that design.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Yeah, shout outs to Aki, man. He's the man. I bought all your costumes in 5.
Yeah, check that out, by the way, if you guys haven't read it yet. Just look up the oral history of Street Fighter and maybe add the word Polygon to your Google search, and that should bring it up.
With that said, James, do you know what my is on my Street Fighter 2 wish list?
What's that?
I want Rainbow Edition DLC and 30th anniversary.
You know, the thing about it is they didn't make Rainbow Edition. That was illegal, and it did give us hyper fighting, which is one of the greatest games.
And the air Tatsu.
Yeah, so you know, it did have some benefits, but it'll never show up.
Did you see the Rainbow Edition tournament they had in Japan?
Did they have one?
Yeah,
oh
I'll link you to it, man.
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
Oh my God.
I mean, you're talking about like mid-match counter picks.
Right.
It's something else, man. It's great. I'm just saying, throw that in 30th, please.
No. It's never going to happen. Never going to happen. Oh, man. All right. So we are down now. That was losers quarters. So we have the loser semis at this point in time.
But the most important thing, by the way, about Rainbow Edition, not to beat on a dead horse, but the most important thing is also that some of the Capcom's testers played it. And they threw it under the bus immediately, but then the next day they were addicted to the speed.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's weird. That's such a weird story because, you know, they added the speed. The American Capcom USA made hyper fighting with the speed, but Japan didn't want the speed.
Because people couldn't react to it.
Right, and they wanted the game to be a reactable game. And so that's why Super came out with the old speed.
Yeah.
And then it turned out that people really didn't like it. And so
You can't slow down the game once you made it fast. I know that as a DDR player.
Yeah, and not only that, too, but, you know, it actually made it a better game at a higher pace.
I 100% agree.
And so for Super Turbo, that's why they brought the speed back. So a lot of good fortune. I mean, the thing about it is they probably had no intention of making Super Turbo, but because of actually Super Turbo was, they were also using, I need to make sure I get my history right here.
This is 1994.
I mean, I wonder if they would have made Super Turbo if Super had already had the speed. You know what I mean? That's just one of the questions. But a lot of things went into it, and the fact that we ended up with Super Turbo, which is probably one of the greatest messes ever created, because the game is such a mess. The code is all crazy and everything like that, but it's turned out to be one of the most beautiful flawed games ever.
So here we have our winners final.
Okay, okay.
C Vital versus Jesse the Jumpsuit. I'm just calling that just because. And we're on the boat level.
Used to come
so
to tournaments.
this is Jeremy's first favorite level, by the way.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because he's in the background over there. Although that guy in the background also looks like me as well. So it's like a weird cross between us. And then the guy to the left of him is definitely Nerd Josh. There's just no question about it. That's Nerd Josh right over there. Wake up, super. Dawson can't even do a true reversal super, but Jumpsuit just mistimed the meaty.
Yeah, it looks like Jumpsuit's adjusting something on his stick. I think he's going to be fine. But like I said, everyone knows Nerd Josh is definitely a time traveler. I am his illegitimate son, as you know. The hair goes away.
Yep.
Right in his face, doing the light DP through the fire, through the yoga fire.
All right, activates the super, gonna get the hit.
Yeah.
So what's nice, baits out the super again. Wow, he actually retracted fast enough.
Oh yeah.
Every time
instant roundhouse dive kick to a throw.
Every time I see that, I get so.
That is yoga scumbaggery right there.
Exactly. One of the most powerful tools right there because he can drill at 3 different distances. You're so scared. Oh, Jumpsuit's doing it. He's going for the old Fei Long, his main, his true main.
Are we going to see El Pollo Loco with those chicken wings? I love it when it crosses up. I can't stop talking about that thing. Now, you're not a fan of this matchup for Fei Long, are you?
Oh, it's not a good matchup for Fei Long at all. But if he touches Dawson one time, Dawson could die.
Yeah.
It's just the amount of damage that he can get.
Oh, I like how he chased underneath the dive kick with that stand fierce.
Oh, jump back, medium kick. Oh, but look at that.
Oh.
Using the foot speed and the plus frames on the chicken wing. Jumpsuit getting all the way in there for the throw. Now C Vital. This is as soon as he starts the fireball game, it's very hard. No anti-air for C Vital.
Whoa, you thought you could slide, huh?
Oh, the cross up, he had it. It would have been a stun. It would have been a stun, and Dawson would have been dead.
Yeah, that stun would have paid some bank, I'll tell you that.
Nice drill at the last second.
Again,
Flame kick overhead. He's in. He's in. And
yeah,
no life left to block that flame kick. Good job to Jumpsuit Jesse with the start right there.
Yep, evening it up with the chicken wing. Added some extra sauce with those flame kicks. It's habanero time. Is C Vital going to make a switch here? Okay, rocking the legs.
Going for the Chun-Li now.
The Battle of China. Well, I mean, but at the time, Hong Kong was occupied by UK, so
yeah, it's still China. It was China enough. It's China enough.
I love that stand strong sweep. Got to respect that. It's a thing. Yeah, all 3 hits. Busting over that barrel.
Good whiff punishing tool right there. You saw him use the record of whiff punish this crouch roundhouse.
Yep, and he tried to escape with the spinning bird kick, but keeps him in the cage.
Watch out. Strong throw will definitely kill at this point. Oh, couldn't punish that. Do you see the range that that light flame kick puts him? I think he could have stand roundhouse that neutral jump from Jumpsuit. Oh, no life left. Jumpsuit's got to figure out a way to, and you know what? Vital can actually build up a lot of meter to make that super threat, but gets the anti-air, lands his crouching medium kick. No trip guard in Super Turbo, remember.
Oh, again, busting the barrel with that. Yeah, not letting her have any access to her normals.
No life left, and you know what? C Vital went for the hero throw to get something started. Too far away. Jumpsuit Jesse just met it with the crouch fierce.
Yeah, that crouch fierce is one of my favorite hitboxes in the game, by the way. I love when it can trade with a fireball by like going through it, still staying active even after the hit. But again, Jumpsuit's putting in some really good work, keeping C Vital in the corner. But
C Vital has been playing such strong defense right now. Look at this huge life lead, and just gonna activate the super to take out Jumpsuit Jesse. And C Vital looks like the character selection made a difference here.
Yep,
I do think Dawson might be better in the matchup, but it's such a dangerous matchup because if you get hit, you lose so much life. And so C Vital probably just feeling a little more comfortable with Chun-Li. Although, you know what? There might be a lot of people out there who think that this might be a worse match for Fei Long because, like I said, there's a lot of players out there who do feel like Chun-Li is right up there in the very top with Dawson and Vega.
Indeed, indeed. She continues to only go higher, but I want to ask, like, well, in a sec, like what the perspective is for putting together that tier list.
It's mostly just how strong the characters are in matchups.
Yeah.
Oh, lightning kick, beating the flame kick out. Remember, the lightning kick, unlike hand slap, does not have any hurt boxes. And now the next strong throw will kill Fei Long.
Got
even
the
if he
third hit of the
techs.
Rekka. I don't know what C Vital was going for there. Jumpsuit one away. What I wanted to ask is, are the tier lists built if it's the average player that plays the characters like 10 times, or if it's the characters in the right hands?
High level.
Okay.
Right hands. Oh, he's going to be, oh no!
Oh, good throw after that chicken wing.
Oh, but that was light chicken wing. That was light chicken wing.
Stun is coming. Real close to stun. Oh, good throw.
Oh, the combo. That's going to stun him. That is 100% going to be a stun. Just Chun thing. Hashtag just Chun things.
Yeah, when you can link to a fierce, I mean, you're going to be seeing either some stars, angels, reapers, or breaking omelets. It's happening.
Oh, that was interesting. Caught him. I wonder if he could have did the meaty fierce combo.
Yeah, it looked like C Vital was got a reversal that came up on the screen there. Don't know what he was going for there. Okay, walk under close standing.
Yeah, trying to build the meter. He's trying to build the meter. Oh, enough invincibility frames to avoid the flame kick, and now he's got the super. But he's not charged for it. Okay, now he's charged. Now you got to be careful. Baits out the flame kick, and C Vital is going to advance the grand finals
with the come from behind victory. And did you see that blocking though from? Did you see that blocking where he blocked the cross up neck breaker into the other side, close standing strong?
Oh yeah. Well, for a lot of characters, you can block that neck breaker just by holding back. So I don't know. I have to check the research on Chun-Li. Yeah, I have to see if you can cross up Chun-Li or not. Not everybody can be crossed up by that thing.
Yeah, well, C Vital, who finished second place at last year's Texas Showdown, is back at the grand finals. This time, unfinished business, my man. What's going to happen? So with that said, we are going into our losers semifinal match. It's Turtle Power, who we just saw get sent to we just saw going up against Enforcer. Enforcer, who lost in the first round, going all the way to loser semis.
I mean, he is. If people don't know, in double elimination tournaments, losers bracket matches play twice the matches than you play on the winner side. So if you go to losers bracket first round, as opposed to getting the grand finals from the winner side, you play literally twice as many matches.
And just to point out, I mean, some people may think, well, it's a side tournament. I mean, or a main tournament, like it's a Super Turbo tournament. You know?
Yeah.
So usually Super Turbo entrants usually have about 20, 30 people. We got 60.
Yep.
So I mean, to run your way back from there.
I mean, honestly, Texas has been doing, again, with the free play crew over there. They're even grooming like 12-year-old, 13-year-olds, 8-year-olds into Super Turbo
and
players.
3-year-olds.
And 3-year-olds. And 3-year-olds. And
never too young to do a tiger knee.
So Texas has a very strong Super Turbo scene. So it's really awesome to see. So Turtle Power and Enforcer coming up here. Turtle Power on the right side of that camera view over there, though he is on the left side playing as Old Sagat. Enforcer going with Apple Ryu.
Apple Ryu?
Yeah, the green Apple Ryu.
Okay, I like it. I mean, I got a whole bunch of names for different colors. That's new to me, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It looks like you got the air Tatsu a little too late at the peak of the jump, so he stayed up there airborne.
Wow, baiting out those Tiger uppercuts, but not a lot of punishes on them.
Yeah, this round has been nothing but trades and missed punishes.
Nice Tatsu on the way up to make sure he doesn't neutral jump and land on that Tiger shot. Good awareness. Oh, getting the uppercut through the block strings. Empty jump into sweep. Oh, he's just coming in, but the reversal, not a true reversal, but he had the uppercut right there.
But I noticed there that Turtle Power was jumping with the light attacks, which gave him more active frames, so he had more priority. Because you usually have like 30 active frames when you're jumping in the air.
The other thing too is that if they block the heavy attacks, you just cause so much more block stun and pushback that you don't get the tick throw. So he wanted the light kick to make sure he was just going to stay in range for the tick throw.
Yeah, but you can see the damage Turtle Power just got there by jumping in with the roundhouse.
And the Tiger uppercut just doing so much damage. Woo!
Yep.
Beating out the Tiger uppercut. And now corner pressure here from Enforcer.
Yep, he's throwing from the divots there, 2 of those fireballs.
Ah, so smart.
Chucking them Granny Smiths.
He predicted that Turtle Power was going to jump forward, so he backed up and had the anti-air fireball all ready to go on him. But since then, Turtle Power has been able to build a little distance away from the corner, which is really important.
Ooh,
Too
jump
late
strong,
on that.
gonna double dip.
And then he was going to go into super had that not killed. But there you go, Enforcer taking game number 1. Shout-outs to him.
Indeed, bobbing for another bite, keeping up with those apple puns. I'm a fan of the Granny Smith, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
okay.
in my Justin Wong tier list of apples. Okay, Granny Smith is S.
All right,
I'd
okay,
put
okay.
Macintosh at C.
Okay,
Red Delicious
okay.
is kind of mid, depending on the ripeness.
Now, you said Enforcer went to losers back in first round, right?
Yes,
Who did he
yes.
lose to?
I am trying to look that up, actually. I will have that for you. Because we had 4 pools. So that's why it's a little tricky.
Amazing run.
I know, 4 pools, man. Like, seriously, like, yo, Super Turbo is in a renaissance. Absolutely.
It's a great game. And fading out the Tiger uppercut again with that cross-up Tatsu. Beautiful work right there. Enforcer showing that he clearly knows this matchup. But now he's trapped in the corner. This is a bad situation for him. Oh, yeah, that trade is wonderful for Turtle Power. Got to watch out for the super right now. That's why he jumped forward. He was predicting that Enforcer was going to go for the super.
So, you know who said Enforcers to losers? Yuki.
Oh,
The winner of the third strike tournament last night,
Of course.
Yo,
okay.
his gun is godlike.
He's a former Family Fun player, so he's going to be amazing. Family Fun, the mecca of third strike in the U.S.
Yeah, this guy had Ganachins for ages. I was trying to make that rhyme last night on stream. That's why I didn't really make it as a rapper.
Ages for ages. Nice anti-air sweep. Again, beating out that Tiger uppercut. He's done that several times now.
Yep, catching him on the other side of that eye patch.
Oh, he's down to no health left. Beautiful Tatsu again.
And the
anti-air super Enforcer is looking so strong here. He's trying to make it all the way to grand finals from the losers bracket in first round.
Yep.
If he can do that, that would be the run of the ages.
Yeah. Do a 60-man strong bracket.
Okay, nice. Turtle Power to getting that uppercut there, but then Enforcer saying anything you can do, I can do better.
Okay, good jump, but he's too far away, but manages to get the sweep on the Punisher Tiger uppercut.
All right, he's got the life lead, though, but he's got to figure out how to drain the rest of that life, but it's not going to happen. He jumps, and the damage from that
like
uppercut.
Extra damage there?
I think so,
like,
yeah.
I mean, not quite like what you were pointing out in the World Warrior stream that you had, where the boss Sagat like goes through the
ball. Oh, yeah.
For 80% health. But I mean, it's pretty damn good.
The damage is randomized in Super Turbo. There's a base damage, and it can go a little bit lower and higher. That was definitely on the higher side.
Well, Enforcer's going to drop the Granny Smith, the Apple Ryu, and go for the Ryu that puts the scar on Sagat.
Interesting, going with old Ryu. I wonder if he's going to try to go for any unblockable Tatsus.
You know, I'm a fan.
No, it doesn't look like he's going to do it. He's just going to stick around with this fireball game.
Yep, playing it honest, staying between you and Nerd Josh to keep the fireball pressure alive. I consider myself the guy in Zangief's level with the sunglasses.
I have to remember what that guy looks like.
He's pretty tech now.
Nice. Enforcer is always going for the uppercut after Turtle Power gets the jump in. Very common strategy. You're forcing the opponent to make sure they combo their jump attack into a ground attack on hit or on block.
Like how he's throwing out some of those whiffs, either if he's trying to poke or just disguise his fireball rhythm.
I do like that right now. That
the left.
Oh my!
And
Never
Enforcer
mind.
making
Never
it
mind.
count.
Enforcer with the good punish, and now Enforcer is at match point, at match game to get into losers finals after being sent to losers in first round. That is amazing.
Yeah, and to go through the people that Enforcer went through, lost to Yuki 1-3 decisively, then beat Outsider, beat
Okay.
Javi,
Oh, wow.
yeah, beat Renegade Eddie, then he ran it back on Yuki, then he sent Raging Storm to losers, and Noun, who we saw earlier.
Dang, okay. Well, he couldn't have sent them to losers, right? Because he was in losers.
Yeah, he eliminated them. Sorry.
Oh, he
Yeah,
eliminated.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, just now. Yes.
My
yes.
apologies, guys. Good call.
Yeah.
So, Turtle Power making the switch to New Ken.
Interesting. I mean, if you're Turtle Power, Ken, I feel like is the wrong character to go with at this point, but I always joke that every casual session of Super Turbo ends up being Shoto versus Shoto at some point in time during the night. And here we are, Ryu versus Ken. Ryu definitely winning this matchup. Not by a huge amount, but Ken, fireball game from Ryu is just too strong.
Oh, good anti-air with the standing fierce. Double dips with it.
He gets the KO here. He is at match point now.
No, he advances.
Man. Oh, was that it right there? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Man. Yeah. That's how fast it was. I still thought that was the first round right there.
Hey, that's Super Turbo, man. It's a matter of time travel. You know how it is.
And this is it right here. He's got one more match to do it. It's going to be the old school jumpsuit Jesse. If he can take this, he is advancing all the way to grand finals from losers bracket in the first round.
With an impressive 9-1 record.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Can you imagine if he came back and won this whole thing from losers bracket? He's got two more players to go through. He's got jumpsuit Jesse. He's got C Vital to go through.
Yeah, C Vital's looking like an absolute beast too. But I mean, the only person who sent Enforcer to losers, he isn't here.
Yep.
Enforcer took him out and pulls with the run back.
True. It's true. If it wasn't for Yuki, then he would be cruising all the way through winners bracket.
And also, if it wasn't for Enforcer, Javi wouldn't be rocking that nice suit.
He would have had the suit on anyway. He always has the suit on the last day of Texas Showdown.
I respect it. But you know he wants that trophy. I mean, I posted the trophy on my Twitter. It looks gorgeous.
Nice.
Yeah, big crystal glass Lone Star Texas with the logo on it.
I like that. I'm glad that they took the time to make sure to do that. And also, shout outs to the logo, the Texas Showdown logo as well. I love that logo.
And Enforcer, man, rocking the pads on the Super Gun, the PS4. But I'm also a fan of Noun and Jumpsuit Jesse there with putting the stick on the
That's the
stand.
old school. That's the old school technique. Because for people who don't know, you'll see John Choi playing on the floor a lot. See John Choi, Jumpsuit Jesse playing on the chair. Why do we do that? We're used to cabinets, which don't move at all.
Yeah, so it's an improvised cabinet.
So what we end up doing is we start hitting the joysticks very, very violently because we're used to cabinets. And when you play it on your lap, the joystick moves on your lap a lot. And when you're not used to that, it's a problem. I had to train myself to learn how to play that way.
Yeah, that's
during
a good
the
point.
Street Fighter 4 times.
So it looks like Jumpsuit is rocking the Guile here in the losers final.
I think it's probably backwards. I think Jumpsuit is no, actually you're right. I think he is.
Yeah, because we were just talking about Enforcer and his love of the Granny Smith
Right,
apples,
right.
top tier apples,
Yeah,
man.
okay. Oh no, didn't quite get the combo, unfortunately, but gets the super here.
It's mad close. Caught him on the jump back.
Nice punish, the classic. And then there it is, though. Enforcer taking round number 1. Man, Enforcer is not going to go home quietly.
No, the man is on an absolute rampage here.
It's like a mission here now at this point in time to get to grand finals.
Can he win 10 straight matches?
That'd be ridiculous. And like I said, you have to play so many of them, and that just gives you an indication of just how many people have been here at this tournament. 10 matches to get through from the loser side.
Now, I'm a fan of this matchup, too, because it takes you back to the hyper fighting days. The Jeff Schaefers, the Mike Watts, the Guile versus Ryu.
This match here might be in Super Turbo, Guile versus Ryu, might be one of the greatest matchups in fighting game history. I still wanted to do a breakdown, like a master course of this matchup on stream one of these days.
There has been some content recently on Twitter about breaking down the Guile versus Ryu matchup. I mean, most people prefer to pick DJ in that case, in Guile, more so than in Super Turbo compared to hyper fighting.
Yeah. Well, no DJ and hyper fighting, so.
Oh, the chicken wing, but didn't get the second hit.
Ooh, again, Enforcer with a lot of jump backs in the corner. You see causing Jumpsuit a lot of problems. I feel like you just got to learn. You got to read that. You got to just walk up, under, and then flame kick.
Wow, Jumpsuit thought he was going to get the full juggle off of that super.
Yeah, it just mistimed it. Just mistimed it. And then Enforcer getting basically the chip damage. Nice. Here comes Jesse. Oh, and he goes for the tricks. He goes for the shenanigans. But Enforcer says, look, I've seen that. I haven't made it all the way back to losers finals by not knowing about these old school tricks. Okay.
You're not going to win 9 straight matches not knowing that for sure. Enforcer's one Shinku Hadouken chip away, and he gets it.
Nice. There we go. Enforcer up 2-0. He's one game away from making this comeback all the way to go to grand finals versus C Vital.
Is that a PlayStation 3 DualShock or a PS4?
I'm not sure.
Could be even a PlayStation 2. A lot of fighting game players really love that pad as well. Very well designed.
Sitting here watching C Vital, watching this matchup.
Already got him down to half life.
Wow, Rekka anti-air? I've never seen that before.
I like the chase down with the chicken wing.
Oh, again, the jump back in the corner is a tool that Enforcer has been using so well. He's had such a read on Jumpsuit Jesse's offense timing that he's been able to punish Jumpsuit Jesse for being aggressive.
Well, he's in grand finals point.
Again, jump back, and this time hitting the roundhouse early. Man. And now he's going to jump back with strong. What? This is a madman here. Got clipped.
Yeah, he thought he could punish there. Just a little full extension there.
And there it is. All the way to grand finals after losing in the first round.
10.
Only one man stands in his way, and that is C Vital.
10 straight victories.
I cannot emphasize to you how amazing of a run this has been for.
Look at him, man, with that smile there. He already knows.
He deserves that smile, man. He deserves that smile.
And you know what's even better than that? If he really does take it and he really runs it back on C Vital here, it's gonna be like he's gonna be 12-1 because we count those as 2.
That's right.
That's right.
True.
So I mean, he's looking at it like this. I mean, any other player right now in this bracket, the way that C Vital's been performing. This looks like an Everest peak to send this man to losers. Well, this man was the first guy sent to losers early Friday afternoon.
Here,
Crowd is
chant
chanting
for Carlos. Is that C Vital's real name? Is C Vital's real name Carlos, or is that okay? So I've got some people here cheering for C Vital.
Let's see. C Vital's going to go straight. Oh, I thought he was going to go to the Chun. Going to go to the Sim or the Chun. Is it going to be the buns? Yes,
yep.
Got it.
I mean, he did well with Chun versus Ryu earlier. So let's see if he decides. Let's see if he can make this work out for him.
I'm definitely a big fan of Chun-Li in this matchup in particular. I feel like a lot of people feel it's in her favor.
Yeah. I would agree with that. And you see one of the reasons why is that footsies from Chun-Li. She can get into your face so easily. Standing medium kick can't stop the Hadouken.
Yeah, but Enforcer doesn't want to have no business with that walk speed. 2 techs on the throw.
Oh my God, and a stun off of 2 techs? What the heck is even happening here? The ST gods are trying to help out C Vital here.
Oh,
nice. Yeah. Again, using that stand roundhouse to preemptively stop the jump.
It does good damage, too.
Yeah. Oh,
and
my
gets the
God.
Throw.
And there you see right there why a lot of people consider Chun-Li winning this matchup.
Because she just did an SPD.
Yeah, her footsies are so good. Her foot speed is so fast that when she gets in a Shoto's face, she can kind of harass them.
I don't think anyone in the USSR level could have seen the difference right there. She might as well have been stepping with Gorbachev.
Right, where's the dude with the shades here?
No, over there on the left. Techno dude. He's wearing the Cossack hat, too. You know, he's a hipster like me.
Trying to see if they get over
The only thing he's missing is a pink tie. There he is.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh, tried to reverse it through the overhead.
Yeah, but that loses invincibility frames quickly.
But I think, James, from that range, the up kicks could possibly whiff, too. So you got to be risky with that.
He gets him to block the super, trying to find his way in, but C Vital only needs one tiny hit, and again, that foot speed. When Chun-Li stands at that range just outside of Ryu's sweeps, she can harass with standing strong, crouching medium kick, and then still have enough speed to just walk in and throw.
Now, it's possible that C Viper can close this out, can close this historic, amazing, epic enforcement run with a few rounds here, and he's just got the life lead to do it.
You won't need to worry about the bracket reset. He caught him on the landing frames. He caught him on the landing frames. Perfect timing for C Vital.
Full juggle.
Man.
Enforcer is down here on his tournament life.
Yeah.
Something he hasn't seen since Friday afternoon, people.
So again, when you land in this game, there's like one frame which you cannot block, which is why the anti-air lows work.
Yeah, this man has been faced with his tournament life a few times, probably more than anyone else in this top 8 that we saw, and he's going right to his guns. Final form Enforcer, red headband with authority early in the last round.
Nice jump, but unfortunately getting knocked down, and there's C Vital with the cross up into walk back throw. Tick throw works so well.
That's punishable too, but he misses it.
Maybe that's one of the reasons why we haven't seen too many up kicks from him. The crossover Tatsu being just fine to avoid. And guess what? C Vital is at tournament point.
Will he do it? 1 round away from being the Texas Showdown 2019
well,
champion.
Here's a great start.
The prize that was denied from him last year. Will he be able to push it through?
He doesn't want to get second place 2 years running. He has the life lead now.
It's really
landing
close.
On the
He's
fireball.
1 throw away, James. And
there it is. C Vital is your Texas Showdown 2019 champion.
Oh. We definitely take those. What a run from C Viper, taking what is rightfully his. C Vital, taking what is rightfully his. Hey, he was jumping all over a bunch of different sides, so I didn't know what to think there. But seriously, what a run from Enforcer. I mean, being set to lose in the first round is like just.
I mean, that is almost as strong of a play as winning the tournament there. Losing in the first round and then making it all the way back here. So you can see them behind us right there. Enforcer, dude, awesome run, dude. You guys, because Chris said you got sent to losers bracket in first round, made it all the way back to grand finals, dude. That is a killer run there, dude.
10
Great job.
Matches.
Oh yeah, exactly. John Choi. See, he knows. You know. I gotta give you a fist bump for that. There you go.
Indeed.
Congratulations.
And which controller are you using there? I was wondering.
PS3,
exactly.
Okay, because there's no touchpad on the.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really like the PS4 controller too much, but the PS3 definitely, the PS2 definitely gets a lot of love. I mean, but then
Luffy uses the PS1, right?
Yeah, he uses the Final Fantasy 7 controller.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
exactly.
I remember playing Intelligent Cube with that one. So, but I mean, not a lot of people are fans of it, as you can see by the PlayStation Classic sales.
Yeah,
so.
Well, that's a different story.
Much different.
That's a different story. Because I know some people who bought the PlayStation Classic just for Intelligent Cube.
Oh, that's a great game.
Yeah, I've never played it. I need to play it. So, but again, all you guys out there need to play some Super Turbo because it is the best game. It is my favorite fighting game of all time. So much fun. Just the way the game plays is it's so much about emotional highs and lows, and it's just such a fun game.
It's fast paced, and the way things can turn around, not just in the drop of a second, but in the drop of a very frame.
Yeah.
I mean, as you can see, just the randomness that happens within the placement of the juggles and everything. I mean, it's been an absolute honor. I wouldn't be anywhere else in the world right now than taking it to church with you, James, through this stacked top 8 stacked tournament. Texas Showdown really came correct. And shout outs to Javi, man, putting Super Turbo on the main stage where it should be in the FGC on Sundays. That's right. That's why I'm here, shirt and tie, getting it done. So for sure. It's been an absolute honor. This is an awesome tournament. We had 4 pools, lots of contestants. We had, just running through
matches,
it. And if you look through the bracket, you'll see there's really damn good players who didn't make it into the top 8 because it was lit.
Yeah, part of me is sad that I didn't get a chance to enter it, but I'm busy commentating all weekend. But Super Turbo.
Of course, you're killing it in Tekken, by the way, I heard.
Oh, yeah, I was doing some Tekken commentary. Trying to learn that game. Yeah.
We were shouting you up. So 63 entrants.
That's amazing. And that's perfect too for a bracket as well.
And in 2 weeks, I'll be a combo breaker.
Yeah, I'll be there too.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah, we'll be there. And last year's combo breaker had 99 entrants.
Yeah, and I think it's at 100 and something this year so far. So
now we have the medal ceremony. I don't know if we're gonna get a shot of the people.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So
let me just run through the top 8.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so finishing out, we had Raging Storm X, very strong Chun-Li play.
Of course, yeah.
Get a few juggles in there, man. You'll go far. I believe in you, bro. I love your anti-airs. PHS Juicer, Juice is big fan of the boxer, man. Definitely. And Chris Dat, double duty, finishing in the finals of third strike in third place, 5th place tonight in Super Turbo.
Good job to him.
Yeah, Noun, looking forward for your next Super Turbo Normal of the week. Definitely. And shout out to Free Play Arcade representing.
Turtle Power
in 4th place. Yeah, loving what I was seeing from him as well. Jesse, man, jumpsuit, you know?
Dude, I love it. The old school, dude.
Old school, ready to pass on the Sagat mastery. Has his daughter earning the stripes, doing her own tiger uppercut.
So awesome.
I already saw you scowl like, oh my God, such a bad influence so early it happens. And then the man, I mean, the 10-2 performance from Enforcer.
What a performance for Enforcer. Yeah, congratulations to him. Great job.
Seriously,
so awesome.
Amazing stuff. Sticking it out with Ryu doing it. And then the winner, 7-0, C Vital, absolute dominant performance.
Second place last year. Who did he lose to last year? Do you remember? Was it like Justin Wong?
It was Jay Wong, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was Jay Wong
and
last
year. But this year, he's taking it.
No. I'm sorry, guys. It was Silent Scope.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He actually C Vital actually beat Jay Wong twice.
That's right.
Yeah, he beat Jay Wong and Jumpsuit.
Silent Scope is at home watching this. He was like, I won it, damn it. And then
Steven beat him twice, man. And I know you love Silent Scope.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because you two love that low tier character, you know? Yeah.
Solidarity.
You love Cammy as much as I love Ultra SF2 for the Switch. Indeed. Okay, so we're going to be signing off. Soul Calibur top 8 will be next.
Yes.
My man, my South Florida brother Zerk will be on commentary.
Yeah, as well as I believe Alicia is going to be on there. Yes, so there you go.
Yeah, so great. And once again, I want to give a big shout out to Javi, and also I really want to give a big shout out to the Slurred Nerd and Poverty Maniacs that you streamed to the Classic Ballroom.
Right.
Because for your rescue efforts, overcoming the flood to save our super guns. Last night it was whatever it takes, James. It was crazy the way we rescued and have it to give people the tournament experience.
And again, shout outs. You already said shout outs to Javi, but shout outs to not only Javi but Chris Cho as well, and the entire Texas Showdown staff. They've been helping and volunteering year after year after year. I've been seeing them here all the time. They've been putting in the work. Javi has such a great crew running this tournament.
Seriously, very well run.
And
excellent tournament.
If you're anywhere around here and you can make it to Texas Showdown, I highly recommend it. Growing every year, growing almost 50% this year. So going from 500 to 700 people, and definitely deserves it. Amazing event. So if you can make it here next year, definitely do so. I think it deserves, premier status for a lot of the world tours and everything like that.
It's on the way, man. I definitely agree. I'm definitely going to come back here again. And also, man, H-Town hospitality. It's great. I stayed with my friend from high school who I taught me Street Fighter in middle school.
Okay.
So I stayed with him for this weekend. It's been great revisiting the past and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Almost everybody that I've commentated with said that this is their first Texas Showdown, including yourself.
Yeah.
And everybody has said that they have been having such a wonderful time here.
Yeah.
They've been enjoying it and having a great time. So.
Yeah. It was Javi and Tim Papa Paw and Claw who recommended I come here. They said it was a great tournament, Super Turbo in full effect. Very glad to represent this game and its awesome 25-year history. And also, today's the 20th birthday of Third Strike.
That's right. So yeah, there you go.
Damn sure we survived the flood.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in again. Soul Calibur Top 8 coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Stick around on the Panda X Gaming stream. See you guys next time.
Peace out.